Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showcasing this suburban house that I built and kind of walking you through some of the things that were going on in my head when I built it. Let me not go back there 'cause that's spoilers. Let's just start at the front. Let's start at the front. Let's start with just what I built the house out of, which is clay. It's not. I feel like it's not a block people use too much when they're building, especially not like suburban houses. At least I've not seen people using clay to build suburban houses, but I feel like it looks really good. I searched for a picture on Google of a suburban house, not a Minecraft one, like a real life suburban house, just to kind of get some inspiration on what I want to do. And I feel like clay is a color that kind of comes close to it. Other colors would probably be like light gray concrete powder or something like that. But I just like the look of clay. I also use the tough bricks and quartz pillar as the sort of the I don't know what would you call this? The foundation of the house, I guess, the tough bricks, and then obviously quartz pillar for the sort of frame, as you could see there. Um, I used slabs for the roof instead of stairs. Originally, I did want to use stairs, but stairs would make the roof just look way too high. And I think slabs just have a more kind of balanced slope, and just the shape just looks a lot better with the slabs than it did with the stairs. So that's why I went with the slabs. Also, the garage, which you probably would have noticed, is facing off to the side instead of to the front. I don't really know if that's realistic. I don't know if houses do that. I don't know if it looks good. Well, actually, I do know if it looks good. I like it. In my opinion, I think it looks good. Um, it's a bit of an unorthodox design as well. Like, just regardless of where the garage is facing, the fact that I did this thing with the mangrove trap door and then added this layer of glass on the inside there, just and it's and this kind of this window here as well. It's not something I feel like a garage would usually look like, or a garage would usually look like. I don't know however you want to say the word. But yeah, it's not something it would usually look like, but I think it looks good. The interior, if we just go inside, there's not much to really talk about. There's just a few things I did. This is the living room. Um, this it's pretty standard. There's a sofa, there's a coffee table, and then there's the actual TV stand. It's not that special, but the kitchen, if we go past this divider wall here, there's a little more to talk about. I used invisible item frames. And also, is that I think that's gray carpet, gray or black carpet, black carpet. I used invisible item frames and black carpet to give off these kind of kitchen cabinet looking designs here, which is pretty standard. Like people have used these designs before, so it's pretty standard. But this one I've not seen people use is the invisible item frame with a glass pane in it. I feel like it makes a pretty good sink for the kitchen and also for the bathroom. If I go in here, I have the same design here. The only difference is there is no tripwire hook because in the kitchen there's a tripwire hook for the tap, but I couldn't fit it in the bathroom because I had the banner, which uh, I don't know if you could really tell what it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be like a mirror, like a bathroom mirror. I added this shelf here with a candle because I've like how bathrooms have like scented candles sometimes. So that's what that is, and then also lantern for lighting. Um, I use banners a lot in the in the bathroom. This is the mirror. This is for toilet paper. This is obviously the toilet, and this is just a regular little towel that people can use after like they wash their hands or something. So this is the guest bathroom. I also made the floor out of prismarine. I was able to do that on the bottom floor with the kitchen as well, like being this chessboard pattern. Yeah, I was able to do the prismarine floor for the bathroom on the ground floor. I couldn't do it on top, um, which I'll get to in a minute. For here, let's just go into the garage, where I tried to make a car. I tried to make one. It doesn't. I don't think it looks very good. I'm gonna be honest. But I mean, if you look at it, you will understand that it's supposed to be a car. Um, so I guess it works in that way. I even tried to add like number plates. NP12345. I don't know what the NP that stood for actually. I know I had something in mind when I wrote it, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, NP12345 is is the number plate. I also added some shelves here, some barrels here. There's nothing in them, but I feel like people use garages for like storage and stuff. Should I add something on that wall? I feel like it's looking a little plain. Let's just add like a painting. Let's see, a 2 by 2 painting. Uh, do we want to do that? You know what? No, let's just leave it as it is. We'll leave that wall be empty. Now we'll move on to the upstairs. I also added these paintings on this wall here because I think they look good, and also the wall was looking a bit empty without the paintings. So yeah. Anyways, moving upstairs, this is the bathroom that I was talking about. It's pretty much the same as the bathroom downstairs. You know, there's toilet paper, there's the towel, there's the mirror, the sink, the toilet. It's the same. The only difference is this bathtub where I added some tripwire hooks to be like the taps where the water comes out of. That's the shower head. This is the actual, like, kind of, this is just the tap. The other difference though is that there is no floor. As I said, I couldn't add it up here because the floor of the upstairs bathroom, or just the upstairs in general, and the ceiling of the ground floor are like they're the same block. So if I were to change the flooring of the top bathroom into prismarine, it would just look weird. It would just look weird from down here, right? Because that would be prismarine bricks instead of just birch. And yeah, it would look weird, and so I didn't do it. If you go down this hallway here with this chiseled bookshelf arrangement, I have this a lot in the house. You probably already saw it. You know, I have one here in the hall. The um TV stand is also made of that design. The sorry, I thought there was a flower in this pot, but there's the design here as well. The bedroom, both bedrooms actually, I have used this design because I think it's just a nice way to like um to just kind of fill up some space, right? Because this wall was looking a little empty, this wall was looking empty, this wall was looking empty, and so I think these chiseled bookshelves are just a nice way to fill up that space and have it look like there's something actually going on there. Anyways, if we go into this room here, this is the master bedroom. As you can see, there's a giant bed in the middle. This was originally snow. I don't know why I broke the carpets up, but this was originally snow, but the snow kept melting, so I had to change it to the wool, which it doesn't look as good because there isn't enough depth in the bed. If actually I can probably like show it to you right now. That just looks better than just what I had before with the wool, but the snow kept melting, so I couldn't have the snow there. Instead, I had to just have it be white carpet like that. Um, so yeah, but I also don't like this. I like it when the carpet's just like I like it when because that's the pillow, and the pillow I feel like should be a level above the rest of the bed. Um, so yeah. Anyway, so that's the bed. I also did added this like cupboard thing here. I forgot um to add the this thing up there, but that's fine. Actually, I don't think I need to add that. I think that's fine, like just in the middle, right? Because a cupboards usually just have one handle. It doesn't have like three handles. So yeah, that's the cupboard. These are some drawers. I had it. I used the same banner technique for the mirror. It doesn't look as good here. I mean, it's not like it looked incredible there, but it doesn't look as good here because you can see the wall behind it. Um, but yeah, it does its job. I think if someone looks at it, they would probably be able to guess that this is supposed to be like a mirror with a cupboard and drawers and stuff. So yeah, the chisel bookshelf, as I said, I use this design a lot around the house. I used it here as well. And then this painting, I added this painting because again, I don't like it when the walls just look empty. So this wall was looking a bit empty. I added that painting. I think it looks nice. It looks pretty, looks fun. Now, if we go right opposite is the kids' bedroom, the other chisel bookshelf design here. Obviously the room's very small. It's definitely not as big as the master bedroom. This is a pretty small room. Originally, it was actually this, like, it was way smaller. Um, it was only about like this big, like this 3 blocks here, which I couldn't do anything with that, so I had to change it to this L shape here. Um, so because it isn't as big, I had to do like a bunk bed type design. It looks okay. You understand it's a bunk bed, you know. Um, then I have these 2 tables here. This is a left-handed one because why not? So yeah, that's the kids' bedroom. And that's kind of it for the interior of the house. Now let's move on to the exterior, the outside. This is the front lawn. Not very interesting because most of the interesting stuff is in the back, which we'll get to later. But for the front, the most interesting thing is this. There were supposed to be fishes in here, but apparently they're all gone. That's interesting. Why is there any fishes in here? Nope, all of the fishes are gone. Why? Where did all the fishes go? Did they all die or something? Did they all despawn? They might have despawned, but they shouldn't have despawned because I spawned them using eggs. I spawned them using spawn right. Whatever. There were supposed to be fishes in here, but they're not in here right now. But these are just supposed to be like little ponds. I added lily pads, these coral fans, because they look nice for added decoration. Also the sea cucumbers. The same thing here, pretty much the exact same thing. Just these ponds. I think they look nice, so I added them. Um, Added this tree as well because this lawn was just looking empty. I didn't really know what to do with it. So I just kind of I searched for pictures of like front lawns on Google, and I just found a lot of them just had like greenery in them. So I was like, you know what, I'll just add a tree. I also added these like glow lichen things because I think they look like pathways. I think they do. This is another one of those things that I don't do that much, but they look like pathways to me. Um, I feel like they wouldn't look like pathways to anybody else, but they look like it to me, and so I added them, and I think they look nice. Anyways, let's go to the backyard. The backyard is a lot more better. It's a lot more busy. There's a lot more things going on here. Obviously, we had to add a swimming pool. It's a bit off center, but that's part of the design. Um, because I wanted the entrance of the pool to be on this side, and then I also wanted these what diving boards is that's what they're called. I struggle to find the words here, but yeah, diving boards, what these are called. I used the iron trap doors to make them like a little slimmer. Originally they were quartz slabs. They were like this, but obviously like that looks a little too thick to be a diving board. So I decided to go with the iron trap doors. They look a little thinner and they look a little more flimsy because diving boards are a little flimsy, right? Because they have to bounce and all that stuff. So there's that. The pool does have one end to be deeper because like say you're on the diving board. Let me just grab this red carpet here, get rid of it. Say you're on the diving board. If you were to dive into this one block water like that, you're not really diving into anything, are you? You're just kind of like that's a bit boring. So I made this side deeper, so like you're actually like diving into the water, So so I did that. I made one side of the pool deeper than the other side just to make the diving seem a little more fun. I added these umbrellas with the lawn chairs with beds. These were also supposed to be carpets. Originally I made them out of carpets, but the carpets just did not look good at all. They look way too flat. They look way too non-umbrella like. I just didn't like how they look, so I went with the beds instead because they look a lot better. They look a lot more like umbrellas to me than the carpets did. So yeah, I also made this football court over on this side. Actually, the first thing I did when I made the backyard and the front yard actually was I added these stone slabs, sort of divide them into segments. So just I had like a better idea of like what I wanted to do and like what I was working with. So yeah, that this side was the pool. This side was meant to be just the general kind of backyard area where I added this football court. With this football again, this is ooh, I could make them like diamond shaped, I think. Does that look more footballish than before? I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, this is a football. Again, this is using the invisible item frame technique. If you couldn't tell, this is black concrete that's inside the item frame to give the football effect. Um, I like it more actually when they were just regular squares. So let's do that. Um, so yeah, that's the football. There's goalposts with nets inside them. And these are slabs as the top, whatever, goalposts. I don't really have to tell you how to build goalposts. We all know how goalposts are made. So yeah, little football court at the back for the family to play with. And also the seating area. I use more mangrove for the signs to make these little seats here you know so yeah, that's the backyard as well. I added a lot more greenery. This was not there originally. Originally it was just like the kind of the lime and green concrete just extended all the way out to the wall on all these sides here, all the way up until here, but then it looked a little too plain, so I changed it and I added these azalea greenery on the sides there, which look very nice. So yeah, that's pretty much the build. That's the end of this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and also subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you all next time.